Hi, this is Claudia Aronowitz, personal development and relationship coach. And today I want to have a conversation with you about our relationships, a real talk. What does it take to thrive, to make the most out of our relationships during crisis like we are living right now, or really beyond that during every day of our lives? You see, we need relationships to thrive. As human beings, we cannot be happy unless we have people around us, both professionally and personally. You may need one person, you may need 50, you may need more. It doesn't matter the amount, but we all need people around us to thrive. And at the same time that we need those people around us to thrive, conflict and disagreement are an integral part of a relationship. I always laugh when somebody says, "Oh, I never laughed with my boyfriend," or "we never have any conflict." I'm like, that can't be true. If you have true relationships and you really are doing things together, you will disagree. You will have conflict. That's part of a positive relationship. The idea, and that's where I want to get into with you today, is how can you deal with those disagreements and those conflicts in a positive way to make the most out of them, to help you grow the relationship, to help you go even deeper and have a better relationship. So I want to talk to you about 4 things that I think are essential for every good relationship and that can really help you right now, that we're physically isolated but having to connect with everybody from work, from in distance, and having to be very clear how we communicate, but also cramped in our household with people that we're not used to maybe being with them 24 hours a day, and how do we really maintain positivity in all of those relationships. So here is the first one. The first one is clarity. You need to be clear about your message. People don't get it, don't understand what we're talking about unless you can be really, really clear of your expectations. And to be clear of your expectations, you need to know what you want to say. I like to give this very simple example, I can tell my husband to get the garbage out, but he doesn't take it out. And then I get really mad because we have to sit down for dinner and the garbage hasn't been taken out. But I never say, "Please take the garbage out right before dinner, because if not, I can't sit down because I don't feel the house is clean." So he was going to do it tomorrow or tonight or whenever. I wasn't clear on my message. We need to be very, very clear on what we expect the other side, what we want the other side to understand from what we're saying. Take your time. Ask them if they understood. What have they understood? Clarity is essential for good communication. And then ask more questions. This is an opportunity when we're all together to just ask more about the other person. Really listen to them. Put that curious hat on and ask, what's going through your mind? How's your day been like? Are you anxious? How are you dealing with stress? What are your concerns at the moment? And then just listen. I can assure you, you will be amazed of the richness of information that you find if you take the time to ask. So clarity, asking questions, and then the other one is perspectives. We are different human beings with different needs and different perspectives. You will be amazed, but I do a lot of mediations as part of the work I do, and I'm always amazed. I sit with one person and he tells me their story and I get it completely. And then I sit with the other person and they tell me their story and I get it completely. The only thing I don't get is how 2 people can be talking so differently about the same thing. How many times have you been in a meeting and you go out of the meeting and then everybody remembers something else that happened in that meeting? We say, that can't be it, because we agreed in A, B, C, and you're only remembering C, or you interpret it as D, because that's what happens. We have a different perspective. What you see and what I see, from my point of view, with my beliefs and my personality, my values, becomes very different from what you saw and what you took. And you have to understand that we're seeing it from a different perspective. And I invite you to walk and try to see the other person's perspective, or just even accept that we can see the same exact thing in a very, very different way. And the last one is don't assume. Assumptions are enemy number 1 of communication skills. I hear my clients so many times say, "Oh, but they should know. If he knows me and cares about me, they should know what I wanted." How are they supposed to know? They're different human beings. Are they supposed to know that now you're stressed and you really need this, or that tomorrow you need that, or that you change, or you woke up and feeling this way? We don't. If it's important to you, don't assume the other person knows what you need. Don't assume they know what they need to give you. Ask for it. Be very clear. and ask and make sure they understand. Assumptions are your enemy. So here they are. 5 things. Clarity of your message. Just ask more questions and have fun with it. We all have different perspectives, and don't assume. Contact me more. My website is claudiaarrow.com, and I'll be more than happy to share more insights with you, to even get on a call with you, and you can see more videos as well. This is Claudia Aronovich, personal development and relationship coach. Until next time.